this morning, Larry Joe, gonna do a collective read and energy clear. Hope the day is treating you well. Hopefully you're getting all the important things that you need. Let's take a quick look here. Let's see. It's early-ish. I'm not feeling super chatty yet. Yeah, here we go. Let's see who wants to chat with you or even with me. The High Priestess and the King of Wands. How do you need to be seen in your divine embodiment and taking everything within your elements to use it to get what you need? King of Wands is sitting in that passionate, fiery energy. So it truly looks like you've got some counterpart information here going. The High Priestess, embodying that magical energy that you have within yourself, tapping into that flow, will bring in a King of Wands. And this King of Wands he's stable, he's passionate, he knows what he wants. So how are you sitting in your divine feminine or masculine embodiment and bringing in a counterpart that lights your passion and helps feed your soul? How do you have that internal knowledge, and how will that help bring in a spectacular counterpart for you? My name's Larry Joe, SirenSong Lover. If you'd like to donate to my Cash App, it's SirenSong Lover, capital S on Siren, capital S on Song, capital L on Lover. There is swift communication coming in, 8 of Wands. This is with a swift determination, information's coming into you. And you can't avoid it, so you can't keep trying to hide from it. That info is coming fast. The love of your life, maybe, or what other information do we need to see is coming in about this situation? The Hierophant. Sit in that higher knowledge. The Hierophant is divine knowledge. This is that inner knowledge, like this is straight source, like from source and God to like a higher figure. 5 of Cups. This is that emotional loss and embodiment. This is after going through hard stuff. So you have 5 of Cups, and this is lack and loss, and it feels like everything's gone, except for when you look at the cups, there's 2 that are still upright and 3 poured over. So not all is lost. Milo wants to join the read this morning. And you can't spell my love without Milo. So, of course, he has to jump in. 3 of Cups. This is betrayal, heartbreak, third-party situations that maybe shouldn't have been indulged in. So use your higher knowledge after going through emotional heartache and loss and abandonment and tap into the information that you need. So what it looks like actually is like your higher self, your knowledge is going to start sending you rapid communication. And if you look at the animals that are on the card, they're all fast. They're swift moving, fast forward. So after going through like heartbreaks, betrayals, loss, maybe like I say, people being immature and creating havoc for you, you have to tap into that higher knowledge in order to work through that mental betrayal maybe, or that emotional betrayal. Let's see. 10 of Swords, you have to, talking about betrayal, mental betrayal, 10 of Swords, that is the end of a heavy cycle. That is, all is done. Every sword that they could put in your back is in it. When you hit rock bottom, when all those betrayals come, take all those swords out of your back and get up and get out. Use that knowledge that you have within you to take all that betrayal out of your life. You have to start cutting out the people that don't make sense, or the people that don't want to help you, or the people that don't want to hurt you. Judgment and 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords, let's move away from that chaos, that conflict. We're in our boat. We're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I don't need this. 6 of Swords, that's looking back at the past, looking at how you showed up in the world, looking at how everyone showed up for you. You have to be willing to put behind those hard chapters. Get in your boat and keep going. 6 is a lot of nostalgia, family, having to do with our patterns and our, you know, like our deep entrenched patterns and our cycles that keep us stuck. So 6 is, how do we balance that and how do we move forward? And judgment's here. So all of these swords that were in your back, the 10 of Swords, all those betrayals, all that heartache, and 6 of Swords, all of that past confusing, judgment is coming to be called on them. Okay, so out here there is a ton of water energy. There's a ton of sword energy. The Hierophant is Taurus. King of Wands is fire. So we have pretty well all of the elements out here except for Earth, and we'll work our way to it. But lots of air energy. Swords are air. So your Gemini, Aquarius, Libras, it's mental. We use mental clarity with air. Let's see. Cups are emotions. So anytime our cup flows over with emotions, we may feel like we're inundated or drowning in emotions. The sun. When you allow the sun to come out and shine upon your face, you'll start moving past those betrayals. You'll start moving past those heartaches. You'll start moving past those deceptions. So let the sun come out and shine upon you. We are now we are in Leo season, which is definitely about the sun, and we had the King of Wands. So you have a masculine coming out to a counterpart, your High Priestess. The High Priestess showed up right away. So you have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine, or it may be a feminine and a masculine energy that feels very passionate. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything's turning in your favor. Everything that's been holding you back is turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is about that luck turning. How have you put in that change in your life and maybe kind of balanced out the karmic wheel? This takes strength though. Anything having to deal with past emotions, anything having to deal with challenges, we have to use that fierce lion strength within us. So definitely Leo. You got some Leo. You've got some Pisces in here. Let's see if there's any other cards to pull out of here. I'm going to grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back. Paired on me. You're having a beautiful day out there, that the weather is treating you right. 11:11 on the clock. Let's see what we need to know about our stability and our divinity. Okay. Okay. So Knight of Cups. How are you using that immature emotion or energy to kind of cruise through life? Knight of Cups is dealing with emotions that are kind of not like wanting to deal with the emotions. And this could be you or another party that is involved with you. Nine of Cups. How have people played fast and hard with your emotions? How have you played fast and hard with your emotions? Three of Pentacles. This has left you in that financial lack. So don't let others take your time, your energy, and waste it. Because Three of Pentacles, this is nothing is balanced. Everybody's coming for me. It's not a spectacular place to be in. Like, we need to find that embodiment of financial wealth. Queen of Wands, this is embodying your bold, fiery passion. This is sitting in that I have all that I need. I know that my love cup is full to filled. Like, I have everything that I could need. I have beauty, I have animals, I have my art. Queen of Wands is that beautiful, just the world is my oyster. Nine of Swords. Get yourself out of that mental imprisonment. Like, release yourself from those binds that you have yourself in. Nine of Swords is take all of those swords out of your mental space. Again, dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra with Swords energy. Six of Cups, dealing with those emotions. How do you need to balance, again, those past nostalgic moments to actually build forward. My name is Larry Jo, SirenSong Lover. If you'd like to donate, my Cash App is SirenSong Lover. Let's see if there's any other cards to pull out. I mean, there's lots of cards always, and I have a million to go, but for hand, let's pull some cards. Let's see what these cards are. Out of here. Oh, these were the Shaman Oracle decks. So let's see what maybe the Earth Spirit and the Native Spirit wants wants to bring through for us. The biggest thing is with anything, you have to return to the earth. If you are meant to follow a false idol or deity, the confirmation is just insane. The earth keeper. You have got to tend to the earth. If you do not take care of the earth, or your mother or home, however you look at the earth, it won't take care of you. So your advice after all of this truly is to tend to your own mental garden and landscape. Tend to the earth. Start healing the earth. Healing the earth heals you. And healing you heals the earth. As you start to recognize maybe those patterns where you've scorched your own life because you were unhappy. You use mental imprisonment, or you use that fiery passion and you scorch the earth of your own life. You have got to be the tender, or like the shepherd to your life. So keep taking care of you. Keep taking care of the earth. The other part of it. Hello, Alcatraz. Hello, my love. Oh, I got 2 kitties now. The mystical shaman. You have that power and that knowledge within you. Much like that Hierophant vibe, this is that you have that knowledge. This is also that beautiful high priestess. Keep taking care of the earth. Keep embodying that beautiful energy that you need, that is your own healing. You are the mystical shaman of your life. You can create and alchemize the most beautiful life that you want. You have to start though. Okay, let's see if we have any other. This is a message for me too. When I say you have to do it, no, it's me too. I have to do my own part and you have to do your own part, and then we can get through it together. Thunder. And actually I love, so this is 38, 18, which actually equals up to thunder. And so I had to pull it because like I pulled those 2 cards and I was like, oh, you have 18. Cool. The Earth Keeper. So 18 is 9. That's closing cycles. You have the Mystical Shaman, which is 38, which would break out to 11, or a foundation. And then you have 56, which is thunder. How do you need to let those storms in your life? So adding up the Earth Keeper. How are you tending to the storm? Adding up the Mystical Shaman. How are you tending to yourself and using the magic in your life to build? And then thunder, this is 56, this is 11. So 38 and 18 add up to this card right here. So the synchronicities are just amazing. And 56 again, breaking out to 11, or foundation. We're starting to build towards beautiful divine gifts when we start seeing the numbers 11 or 11, 11. That's foundation. How are you starting over? The Holy Mountain. The Holy Mountain. And this is 25, so 7, your options, your choices. So when we look at all of that together, how are we tending the earth? How are we standing strong in our divinity? How are we our own holy mountain? So let's see if there's any other cards in here. If not, we may switch oracles or may switch tarots and see what comes out next. Hope you're having a beautiful night. My name is, or day, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Hopefully my message, when it finds you, receives you well, and that it is exactly what you need. The moon. The moon speaks to us about dark, divine, feminine energy and closing out cycles and secrecy and not being able to see all of the information that you need. 37, so it breaks out to 1. So how are you, or 10, how are you with the moon completing your cycles? How are you stepping into your darkness and your divinity, embracing it? Because when we deny our darkness, then we deny our light. When we say, I can't do anything bad, you also say you can't do anything good either. So when you start looking at how powerful you are, look at your shadow too, and sit and do the deep, hard work. The Earth Keeper came out again. This is where, again, taking into account those deep, dark shadow like aspects of ourselves, how are we tending to those? How are we helping tend to those so that we can stop hurting the earth? Because we hurt the earth because we're upset, right? We feel chaotic, and then we go scorched earth. And when you do that, you don't always make the right choices. So look at those patterns, those cycles that you have within yourself that are dark and divine and chaotic, and start cultivating those into light. How do you turn your fire into purpose? How do you turn your burning passion into an actual constructive purpose? The arrow, get very specific, get very guided on what you need and want in your life. When you can start showing up and telling people what you need, then they can start helping you. But if you don't know what you need, no one else can help you with what you need either. We can all do the best that we think we can do to help each other, but unless someone can actually tell you or show you what they need, you're clueless. So, one more from the Mystic Shaman Oracle deck, and then we'll move on to the next. I'm Larry Joe, SirenSong Lover. I hope you're having a beautiful day. If you wish to sow into my ministry, SirenSong Lover, Cash App, the rattle. Shake your foundation. I'm going to take this as like the concept of the tower, 43-7. So 43 breaks out to 7. That is also choices, chances. How do you start shaking up your life? How do you start cultivating your choices to be the best for yourself and for the planet and for everyone that you love? Stop living a life that all you think about is you. Who else are you thinking about that needs to have a better life because you need to do your healing? And hopefully that makes sense. And this is something that these are lessons that I also wade through. It's not just I know everything or I'm holier than thou. No, I speak from experience. When I speak on stuff, it's from experience. It's not because like I'm judging. No, it's literally I've been there, done that. I've been in the mud. I've had my nose in the face. Pachamama, the gather and taming the wind. Pachamama, how are you sitting in your divine, emboldened, old wisdom? This is Earth Mother. This is embracing, like, how are you embracing that old anger? How are you cultivating it? The Gatherer, 21-3. So Pachamama is 40, but it's 4. And whenever I see 4, it's foundation, right? You have to have 4 parts to the house. In each couple, there's 2 parts that come with us to each relationship. So you have to have a good foundation. Each couple, male, has a divine masculine and a divine feminine within them, and the feminine has a divine masculine and a divine feminine within them. So when we come into that foundation, we have to have all 4 walls of our foundation strong before we can come into the foundation of another partnership. The Gatherer is 3. So this is communication. How is it moving forward? How's it fast coming? Taming the wind is 55 or 10 or 1. So taming the wind, how are you taking all of those elements, all of the passion, everything that you have within you, gather it up, get your foundation together, tame your wind. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I'll keep moving. If you like my vibe, I can't even talk. If you like my vibe and you want to join my tribe, please hit the button. Please, if you feel called to donate into my ministry, I would adore it. SirenSong Lover on Cash App. All right. Dropping cards. The Ring. Infinity. The Ring. How do you need to be taking care of you and cultivating you in order to find that never-ending circle of cosmic bliss? That sounds really obscure, but when you start going down the rabbit hole in spirituality and tarot, you start realizing that everything is interconnected and it's all an infinite circle. So how do you start cleaning up your circle so that you can have better infinite? The Healer. I love all the confirmation and the synchronicities all over the Healer. So again, how are you healing yourself? How are you taking your 3-part self, whether you call it the maiden, the mother, the crone, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost? You have to take all parts of yourself and reintegrate it in. And that's how we start living good karmic lives. You have to heal your pain. And I'm not just talking about this pain today. I'm talking about way past stuff. And you can't start healing your past life trauma and this life and past lives until you heal yourself. You have to realize that in order to have a beautiful cosmic ring and not be stuck in the loop of sadness and pain, you have to heal yourself. The maiden just came out my mouth, right? How do you need to be fresh-eyed, ready to take on the world? How do you need to be young and maybe take a new perspective on things? Gnosis. So how are you seeking that divine higher knowledge? How are you integrating it, almost like osmosis? How are you taking that and fully integrating it into your life and your shadow aspects to make everything so much better? Again, so the mountains come out. So the mountains, be immovable in your dedication to the hard work to yourself. Be willing to do better for you and to do better for anyone that loves you. So be unmoving. Take all the knowledge that you've been given, integrate it. All right, let's see if there's any other that want to come out of here. There was a lot that wanted to come out of there, but let's see. I'm just going to take this one and then we'll move on to a different one because, like, the healer came out again. So, the medallion. Think of this as Ace of Pentacles. When you start reaching for your financial success, right, it will come out to you. The universe wants to play with you. The universe wants to speak with you. The universe wants to help you. You have to be willing to ask. You have to be willing to play. You have to be willing to put in the work. When you start asking the universe for better things and you start showing the universe like, hey, I took that lesson you gave me and I'm going to put it to use, the universe will start giving you more things. When you show the universe that you can handle what it is that it gives to you, it will keep giving to you. Beautiful confirmation again. The thread coming out. How do you need to follow your red string? Follow the red thread in your life to the point that you need to be. Yes. Like, so this up here, sunny, right? And yeah, you're down here in the darkness and you're clinging on for dear life. Grab the thread. Grab that divine light within you and follow the guidance home. Let's see. One more. Alright. Well, that was... Okay. The dead end. So where do you need to stop and pivot if things are just not going anywhere and you're tied up in all these corners, all of these loops? How do you need to stop sometimes moving and fighting? Apocalypsis. This is when you keep fighting and you don't let go and you just keep going against the dead end. The apocalypsis will come in and just take everything out. Just clean the slate. You have to let go. The flame again. So to go back to the to the theory earlier, where you have to hold on to that red string. You have to follow the flame burning within you in order to find that information. And to go back to the healing self, where it was talking about maiden, crone, and mother, and the crone came out also as confirmation. So regardless of where you are in life cycles, how are you using that information that you have, that you gained from maybe crone, like older sources like elders, or divine knowledge within you that's older knowledge? How are you tapping into that divine ancient knowledge in order to make your life better? Let's see. I'm going to pull from the Divine Feminine Oracle. I really do feel like as our Divine Feminines, we need to be getting some spectacular information on maybe what we need. So let's take a picture, or take a snapshot, capture. Let's see what we get. Oh, Perpetua. The Saint of Authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. Learn to be comfortable with not being liked. Learn to be comfortable with not being liked, and learn how to be your authentic, true self. Because when you are standing in your truth, when you are telling the truth, nobody can come and take you off your chance. And if you are standing in your truth and your authenticity, every time, no one can come in and say you're not real. No, because it doesn't matter if no one's seen in front of you or if everyone's seen in front of you. If you are in that Perpetua, that authentic state, in all circumstances, you will go far in life. Lilith, the first woman, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. I love this. Lilith is a patron saint for me. When you are needing help with finding your divinity, when you need help with embracing your shadow, Lilith is an amazing resource. So start tapping into those dark divine feminines and the light divine feminine. So Perpetua is that light divine feminine. Lilith is being willing to sit, find your voice, find your body, find your soul, figure out what it is that you want to tell people, how you want to show up authentically in life, and then go forth. And it's going to look dark, and it looks chaotic, and it looks like rage and pain when you first start finding your voice. And if you're anything like me, your voice has been gone for a long time. I mean, my voice, I started realizing my shadow has been gone for hundreds of years. And when she came back, she was mad. Her voice was angry. The Lilith in me, that first woman who forgot her voice, who forgot her body, and it wasn't that it was forgotten. It was like they wanted to take it from her, and she said no. So then she decided to go be her own person. She authentically stepped away. And you honestly, to go far in life, you cannot care what other people think about you. You cannot care how they feel about you, because normally they don't even like themselves. So if they can't even like themselves, how are they going to like you? So stand in your authenticity, and if people don't like you, be willing to walk away. The one thing I learned is always be willing to negotiate, and if you can't get your terms met, if you don't like what's going on, walk. Because here's what I learned from dealing with someone for a very long time and wanted to negotiate my value. As soon as I walked away, there were a lot of other people that wanted to pay the value that I had, that I was asking for, that I wanted. So always be willing to walk away, because there is someone that will meet you and they won't even think twice about paying like whatever the energetic tally is to engage with you. Miao Shan, I know I said that wrong. The Princess of Mercy, giving in is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So let's talk about mercy and grace and compassion. It's for you. Give yourself mercy. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Let's see if there's any other cards from here. My name's Blair Joe, SirenSong Lover, doing a general collective energy read and healing, talking about life advice. Oh, as I step on the kitty. All right, Kali, how do you need to embrace, again, just that dark, chaotic energy and use it to all benefits? Kali. Kali. The Mother of the Universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Awaken that inner warrior voice. Awaken, again, your divine feminine, that anger that's been sitting since the beginning of the time. Let go. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Let go of any pain that's following you, that's chasing you. Let it go. There is an amazing, and for confirmation, as I was looking at the decks, I'm about to pull out another one, release and renew on the bottom of the deck for confirmation. So we're going to pull some more cards from there. This is clarifying life situations. Let's see. My name's Blair Joe, SirenSong Lover. Should you wish to donate to my ministry, it's SirenSong Lover at Cash App. So capital S for Siren, capital S for Song, capital L for Lover. Donations are how I keep my ministry going, how I can bring messages out to you. One last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Push just a little bit further. You are so close. So close. Keep pushing. You just have a little bit farther to go, and then you need to sit back and look at how far you've come. Take stock in how far you've come. Let's see if there's any other cards in here that wish to visit us. All right. Right now we have a lot of sleepy kitties that are visiting the house. Flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. Flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. Fear is an illusion. Fear is in your head. There is nothing more to it than that. You have got to be brave enough to step past your shadow, past that voice that keeps you in line. And the reason being, that fear, that mental imprisonment, that's your ancestors' junk. Until you start realizing your ancestors' junk no longer serves you, then you'll stay stuck in that pattern. When you start realizing it's time to move past those things that have kept you in place. Learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. When a secret is given to you, you need to learn strength. If it's something that rocks your world, keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Let's see. What other answers may be coming up in here? Woo! That was a lot. The whole deck. That was a whole answer, the whole deck. I'm not going to sit and read that to you all day. So, let's see if there's any other cards I want to pop from this one. Okay. Cutting edge. Slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. Walk faith over fear. Or even walk freedom over fear. If you've been kept in mental imprisonment your whole life, fight for your freedom. Fight for the freedom of those that you love. Fight for the freedom of your lineage or your future lineage. Keep charting your course and intention. Keep walking forward. The future is yours to design and navigate. Make plans, walk forward. Be willing to slice through anything that is not for you. Make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. Make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. Be willing to walk the hard paths that don't make sense. Be willing to cut away from things that are no longer serving you. And I mean, it literally is, if someone is standing in your way and you know that they're detracting from you, it's either get in, get out. You will not stand in the way. So don't let others stand in the way of your happiness, especially if you know that they are not rooting for you. Highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. Keep having that faith. Keep walking blindly. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Make the hard decisions even when you're scared. Do it. If you don't do it now, you won't do it. So even if you're scared and you need to make a hard decision, or you have a choice that you're like, I have to act now, do it. Or you'll forever sit in that regret of what would have been, what could have been. And that's not a good place to be. Let's see. I do. Some affirmations deck. Sorry, affirmations deck. Let's see if there's any little affirmations, oracle reads that you need in here. Ooh. Let's see what pops out. I release control of my plans to make way for my destiny. This one really wanted to come out because it just popped out twice. Like it popped out in the first when all those cards fell out, and then it popped out again. So I release control of my plans to make way for my destiny. Do not let anything stand in your way, even yourself. So sometimes let go. Let go of those heavy burdens. Be willing to walk with faith and with freedom in mind. I release control of my plans to make way for my destiny. Okay. Beautiful embodiment, sitting in that knowing that everything is balanced, the light from above, and it's all within. You have the whole world in your hands. Releasing control does not mean that you're losing something. Releasing control just means you're letting a higher force or nature or anything guide you where you need to be. All right, another card that popped out. This one's gorgeous. I trust the universe is always 10 steps ahead of me. When you release control, the universe will drive for you. And when you ask the universe, it will deliver. And when you play with the universe, it'll play with you. And when you do the hard work for the universe will work for you. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do. I use Jesus because this is just popular slang, but I believe in multiple different deities and gods, and they each have their own principles. But when you let Jesus take the wheel, the universe is 10 steps ahead of you. It wants to give you what you want. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. Like, trust that everything that is meant for you is coming for you. And it may take a little bit of time, but it may be coming with like an extra beautiful surprise. I trust the universe is always 10 steps ahead of me. I will measure today. That one popped out again. Apparently I threw it back in and it popped out again. I trust the universe is always 10 steps ahead of me, so it didn't want to go anywhere. Lean into the universe. Breathe. Know that it has got you. I will measure today by how fully present I am. I will measure today by how fully present I am. When you sit in that, I'm here. I'm here right now. I can do something right now. Sit. Sit with being present. When you feel your mind start to spiral and you feel like you're freaking out, sit. Sit with the present. Because you can't fix the past. And you have no idea what's coming in the future. The only way to know or to alter the past or the future is to do the tools, like to do the work with the tools that you have right now. Be present. I listen to the whispers inside of my heart. Never be afraid to listen to those whispers of your heart. I listen to the whispers inside of my heart. All right. My name's Larry Jo, SirenSong Lover. I am going to close out the reading there. I hope you have a beautiful day. Should you wish to sow into my ministry, it's SirenSong Lover at Cash App. I can have personal readings booked through SirenSongLover.in, or you can email me at SirenSongLover@yahoo.com. May you have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.